Wanted to welcome all of our YouTube visitors that are joining us on YouTube. We're going to give a few minutes for those of you that are joining us on Zoom. Um, we're right on the 2 o'clock on the dot Eastern time, so why don't we go ahead and get started. So today's theme, we're just continuing with our series of planner webinars. This is yet another exciting topic about collaboration and how Planner really works within the ecosystem. So when you are using the Planner to manage your schedule, what else can you do? You obviously work every day, not only in the Planner, but in Outlook, Loop, and other Microsoft products. So what does that look like? And before we get rolling, just a quick reminder that all of the webinars are going to be available as a replay on our YouTube channel. There's lots of great content. Not only you can watch, but now you can also listen because we do have some podcasts recorded. So please do join and like. You'll know when we go live and when we post new content. Um, so again, all the questions, feel free to put them into chat. We'll address them as they come up or at the end of the session. And today's session is going to be 30 minutes long, so I don't want to stand in the way between you and this valuable content. So without further ado, here's Alex and the another planner webinar.
Hey Yuri, 1, 2, 3. Thanks for the introduction. Just a quick check. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3.
Yes, I can hear you. Actually, let me make you a co-host so you can start sharing.
All right. Okay. Share my screen. Get going. Thanks everybody for joining us today. This is an exciting time to talk about Planner, talk about some of our solutions and services. Talk about the way we can we work with our customers and some of the pain and some of the solutions that are out there, and I'm happy to share all of that with you. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for coming today. So we're gonna take a look at the planner, a little bit of a PPM 365 and some of our Power App solutions. But also, largely we're going to focus on Outlook, right? And it's Outlook obviously is everybody's Outlook, busy with emails and calendar, and this is likely the most common scenario where everybody's using Outlook for emails. But and there's been to-dos, right, and tasks in the Outlook and attempts to really synchronize Microsoft Project and tasks with Outlook. But is a little bit of a disconnect back in the day. But now we're evolving. Now it's Planner, and now the Planner is fully, well, I would say almost fully integrated with the Outlook to-do. And just bring this up here. So we have this wonderful to-do, right? We have obviously all of our emails and whatnot, and calendar, but we also have this to-do. And today, well, it's been out there for some time. We also have obviously the Copilot here. We also have this to-do and a bunch of other apps, say the Loop and others. So what we're gonna do is to kind of learn how Planner and Power App Enterprise solution and that and Planner now fully synchronized with Outlook to do, right? So technically, if you're assigned a task on a project, you can just come to your Outlook and see all your tasks, right? And see not just all your tasks from projects, but also see all those tasks that you may assign to yourself, or you may assign it to a colleague, or you got assigned from a colleague. Not necessarily as part of the PMO, as part of the project, but you would see all these tasks in one kind of place, right? So what we will start with the um, with our kind of enterprise and kind of go down to the tactical management of those tasks. So here's our scenario where we have enterprise Power App solution that rolls up all the plans in the organization into one central solution where we can see all the plans across everything, right? And this could be many projects, could be just the projects that you can see, but in any which way, you are looking at you're looking at. I'm wondering if I do have this project yet. No, I don't. You're looking at the entire portfolio of projects, and you can pull any of these projects and say, I want to go to tasks, and here's my planner, basically, right? And here in the planner, you can start assigning tasks and do whatever you want. Just manage this schedule piece of the project management. You can also pull it into the planner, right, and see how it looks in the planner. So for those of you who are still confused about project for the web and planner, so here's this little little warning here that planner is basically taking over everything that used to be called project for the web. So now the hidden this let's go, and then basically we're in planner. So hopefully it wasn't confusing. So I am now in my planner, right? And in my planner I have this one project. So I'm just going to kind of try to link all the steps together so you don't lose the track. Hopefully, you haven't lost the track yet. If you do, and then let me know in the comments, and I'll try to retrace those steps. Anyway, I am in the planner. So if I am in Office 365, I can always go to the planner. If you don't see it, click on more apps, and you will click on more apps, and you'll see the planner listed somewhere here, right? And then you will be able to click on it and get there. Let me there you go. And the planner, and I'm landing on my planner. And here on the left, I see all my pinned projects that I'm most frequently using. So this is the one that I'd like to look at, and this is Font Software Development Project. I'm going to quickly ask. Yeah, first of all, I'm going to quickly convert this to a premium plan because I want to use the Copilot to quickly add some tasks to it. I don't want to type it on my own. I'm going to quickly convert that into the premium plan. There you go. Thank you very much. Yes. And now I have it as a premium plan. And as part of premium plan, I have this Copilot available for me. And I can just gonna simply ask, add more tasks. Add more tasks. Okay. So I don't know about you, but I usually ask Copilot to do all the things. And while it's doing it, I'm kind of, haven't been able to develop my thoughts about my next steps and things like that. So here we go. Now we have now they have this plan. Now we have this plan created, and now we have all these tasks created. Oh, that's great. So I did have this one task assigned to me. Now I'm gonna say that, I wanna add me to this task as well. And I may just create a quick dependency across all these tasks and get dependencies. I just have some dates here. And maybe I push this one, there's this first task to say to start and start today, which is 14th, and automatically everything is rescheduled. But now I have nice schedule. I can quickly take a look at this on a timeline, and it's nicely done. Wonderful, great. So back into here. What I wanted to show is the how does this assignment to this task is traveling all the way to my Outlook to do. So I'm going back to my to do. I'm just going to refresh quickly. And once I refresh, I'll be able to, hopefully, it's taking maybe some seconds. In some circumstances, it may take 30 seconds or so, and it's there you go. So now I'm just gonna quickly look at create wireframes, right? So now I have this tasks popped up here, right? And if I look at assigned to me, create wireframes, this task popped up here. So that's just to kind of show you the link between all those tasks in Planner. You're assigning to your team members is going to show on their to-do list, right, in Outlook. And that's like, oh, I didn't know what to do. You didn't assign it to me, or I didn't know how to look. You can always come in and say, hey, this is your to do, right? All the tasks are going to come here, and you can go ahead and take a look at that. So you can also take a look at all those details, right? And it's also, once you click on it, and it's very common to a lot of interfaces here, to have this additional panel on the right side to kind of show you details. It's also showing you the link, right, to that project. You can quickly click on that and get to that project plan. Well, still kind of trying to use the planner, but it's moving to the planner itself. So now you can look at it from the planner side. So let's go back to the Outlook. And I wanted to dim a couple things here. And one of which is, let's just say this is the create wireframes task. This is the create wireframe task, and I'd like to see a task in my day list. So there's this my day. It's kind of self-explanatory. It sort of highlights you, you come in the morning, I want to see my plate, and it's kind of pull the stuff to your plate, and that's your plan for today. This is what I'm going to accomplish today. And then you can just kind of pick this up from here and here and here. So let's just say I'm going to pick this one here, add it to my day. And if I go to my day, right, I obviously will see that task. I'll see the task here. What is also interesting with this my day section here, that it has the suggestions. If you click on the suggestions, it will kind of give you the recently added tasks. It will give you, all other tasks that you may want to put on your plate. And it's kind of getting smarter and smarter in the way it identifies what is it likely, should be on your plate on that day. And it's basically, you can come back to it, go to your emails, go to do the work, and then come back to, okay, I've done this one. So create, let's just say I'm done with this with this task. I'm clicking on this here. First of all, it's over the pre-filter to remove all completed tasks. And if I go back to my schedule here, right, it's automatically synchronized with my plan, so I don't have to notify project manager. Project manager will be able to see all those tasks that are completed here. Also, if the task has, if the task has all kinds of comments or checklists, all of this will be kind of visible in the Outlook. Not everything, but most of the stuff is going to be visible. And if you really would need to get to the details, such as like effort and dependencies and whatnot. So if you are in here, you would let's just say this is this task, another one, and you can always go to this actual project schedule and look at all the details from actual planner side. But as far as Outlook, you got everything you need to know as far as what needs to be done as far as these tasks. So there's another group by category. So there's this categories. So there's some different labels can be used, and then you can have those labels, and those labels will be used as grouping here. So there's another way to to kind of group things if this is of interest. There's also this grid view versus versus the list. So it's kind of similar, but it's giving the different views. Right now, this important versus not important tasks. So some of these tasks that are here, and this is like largely for the tasks that are not planner related tasks, not schedule related tasks. So let's get your task that you create for yourself. So let's just say you're going to create a new task. Say I'm going to create a new very important task, right? And this is new very important task. Well, I can just simply push this button here, and it's going to show up on the radar as there you go as important task, right? Very new important task. I can also add this to my day. I can add this, I need to do one thing, then I need to do another thing, and so on, right? And then you can just say, I'm done, with this, I'm done with this, and just kind of keep track of things like a checklist, right? You go to the shopping, you go to the groceries, and then you just say, I want to buy milk and vegetables. Done and done. Anyway, that's very simple, important, due dates and sorting. Very simple, simple way of doing this. So now the plan, right? This is something that that is coming from the planner. That's coming from organized. Something that earlier I should have done and still hanging on me, and then I probably should have completed it. I can quickly, let me just add it to my day, add this one to my day, and add this one to my day. Oh, it's already added. Add it to my day, add it to my day, add it to my day. Right. So now this four, on my plate right now to complete, because that should have been done. January 15th. Right. You gotta take a look at this. Maybe talk to project manager, or maybe add some comments here. Say I'm sorry. Was caught up. Caught up. Caught up. There you go. Caught up with work, right? And there you go. And then when I look at this task in the actual schedule, right? What was this one? This one was develop prototype based on specification. I should have done this prototype based on specification. Yeah, and there's a note. View the note, and I can view this note. Yeah. Well, the interesting part, actually, the part of this here is that the note is an Outlook side. So I can see this here, but I won't be able to see it there. This is this is your note for you within the Outlook kind of. So anyway, if you would like to update the actual task in Planner, you can always go back and on the actual Planner and then add additional notes, more notes here, and take it from there. All right. We would also want to look at all, right? This is really self-explanatory here, right? But it's also conveniently grouping things by these planner tasks, flag tasks, and regular tasks. I think this is also important to understand, what are those major categories here? So the planner task, all the PMO work that comes from actual projects would be in this planner task bucket, right? All the emails that come in that you flag, right? Something, you sent me an email, need to do something. You flag it, just push this flag. It will show up here as a task, right? You can always look at this and open this email and go back to it and reread it and take action on it. Flag the emails, and these are just simply tasks. I just want to see the one that I manually added just to myself. New very important task. That's just tasks that are here, and also you can change the different categories you want to group it by, and the list. Then assign to me. You may have tasks that are assigned to you versus tasks that are not assigned to you, right? So self-explanatory. And here, so yeah, you would have, see the planned tasks, 9 tasks, and I have assigned to me 9 tasks. Basically, all those planned tasks here is the same list as assigned to me tasks, right? So that's kind of what it is. But also, it's not. It does not include the tasks that are your personal tasks, right, or your tasks that you're exchanging with your colleagues. So now these are flagged emails, and now these are the tasks. Basically, those 3 categories here are the same 3 categories that we see here under all. And I think this is also very convenient and very simple. I mean, I like the way it's simple. You may also click on this gear and say if you don't want to see some of these categories, that's fine. You can see completed. You don't want to see completed tasks. You can just kind of turn on, say assigned to me. As I do this, it kind of deletes the menu. So you can kind of tune this up the way you'd like to see it. And yeah, what I wanted to also touch base quickly, how does this planner and all these tasks, this fun software development project, how can we also collaborate this with the loop, right? So I can also add the loop right here on my Outlook, and it's pretty cool when it does. And if I pin this, right click and I pin this, it will stay here, right? So if you don't do that, it will, next time you come here, it's just not gonna stick, right? But if you pin this here, then it will stay here, and I can go to my pages or go to my stuff right here. There we go. And here's my sample page in the loop, and I can just simply either type the slash sign. It will kind of bring up this different content, or I can click on the plus. It will bring up this different content. Either or will be able to bring this planner. So if I bring the planner and say I bring one of these projects here, and let's say I just bring this one here, for example, and there I go. I can just have all my tasks, right? All my plans, all my specific plan, right? Right here in the loop. So this is the integration between the loop and the planner, and I can just simply, if I have more tasks, I can just work on this. This is by progress. I can just manage my work over here. That's very simple. I like it simple, and this is how you can put it in the loop. Anyway, that's this is basically what I wanted to cover. Yuri, do we have any questions? Any concern?
I guess there is one question. So Loop is sort of an alternative collaboration tool to Teams then. It sort of makes it
It
easier to
it
collaborate.
so within Teams, if I pull up the Teams, if I pull up the Teams over here, let me do that. Teams is your center for chat, team, meetings, for files or some collaboration with team members. But what can you do with um, what you can do with, say, cannot show anything here. If I am chatting with you, you're right.
Yeah.
Um, if I'm chatting with you, I can add the loop components right in my chat, or I can add to a certain loop page. So, but what you would use the loop for is in this context, you can add some content collaboration. So you actually can put more content into the loop, right? And kind of keep this content organized and always come back and refer to it within your meetings. Come and if you build something, say a whiteboard, so you look at the things you can add here, right? You can add the checklist, you can add the project, right, from Planner. You can add some, basic, tables. You can add some specific deliverables, right? You can add some, you can add, let's just see, checklists, call outs, you can snippets of the code, you can share, maybe some math equations, right? And you can just add more, videos, and not anyone else who would come across this loop page by reading through this page will kind of soak in the content of a project, right? The content of, if you're working on something, that would be kind of centralized and secure and shared among the appropriate team members. Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have any other questions at this point.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. What I wanted to also kind of share quickly is, this a few slides here regarding the future of the PPM and what is it we're working on on the back end is this advanced Power Platform solution that we have developed with other partners here. And we have all kinds of solutions available for our customers, and this is where we would be able to provide comprehensive PMO, enterprise PMO solution for those customers based on Planner and based all of the infrastructure that I just showed, including to do and plan tasks and scheduling. All these are pieces of a larger enterprise solution where we have guided documentation, real time, integration with all the Office applications, and best practices, templates, reports, and things like that. So feel free to reach out, and we'll be happy to answer all your questions and give you a different tour of how this may be implemented in the organization. And this is a little bit of infrastructure, what we can, collaborate with, what we can integrate with other ERP solutions like SAP, Oracle, and Jira, and ServiceNow, and Salesforce, you name it. And we'll be happy to work with you on some of those opportunities to get this going.
Yeah, thank you, Alex. Yes, please feel free to reach out because if your company qualifies, actually, we do offer a free proof of concept. So definitely reach out. Let's set up a quick discovery call and see if your company may qualify. And we can quickly look at your use case and take it from there. So our contact is in the chat. Also is going to be in the show notes and the YouTube. So think we're done for today, right on time. And thanks again for joining. Same time, same station. Keep an eye on your emails for future invites.